We'll start with my rant. So Deshaun, right? We'll talk about Deshaun. That's the biggest news in the NFL, and it's something that like I'm gonna say it pissed me off the most, right?
Yeah.
It got the most reaction out of me, so I figured, you know what, I can go on for like 6-7 minutes about this
Yes.
easily, right? So he got 6 games. I think we can all agree it's a little bit light, right? That 6 games for what? However many
24
24 or something, right?
of the 66.
Oh, well, the judge only looked at 5. Okay, do we just forget that the other 19 or 20 happened? Do we just forget? I mean, they're still there. Not only are they still there, well, I guess they're settled, which is my point. He settled with them. He basically paid them to just stop pursuing any legal issues. Basically said, hey, here's money, get off my back. Oh, that makes it better. I forgot. You know what? You're right. Don't even worry about those ones. He cleaned those up in pristine manner. It's ridiculous. So I'm not sure how well Sue Robinson knows the NFL or football in general, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say she knows just about zero. Right? Her report says that there's boatloads of evidence against him, saying that there is habitual and regular offense of malicious and egregious behavior. Oh, she also goes on to say that she believes he has withheld a large amount of information during the process of the investigation. Okay, so that's 6 games? That's 6 games. Sue, sweetheart, with all due respect, did you accidentally forget the 1 in front of the 6? Like when you were writing or typing that out, did you forget? Was it a typo or a write-o? Was it a mistake on your part to not put the 1 in front of the 6? Like, how in God's name do you lay all that out in your report and come up with 6 games? It kind of reminds me of the SpongeBob thing where he's like, so I found this wallet, and then this is your name, and it's on the ID in the wallet, right? You're Patrick Starr. Yes, I'm Patrick Starr. And then this is your ID. That's my ID. And it was in your wallet. Yeah. So this is your wallet. And he goes, it's on my wallet.
Yeah.
Right? It's adding up. You can almost see where it's going. And then she's like, psych, it's 6 games. For what reason? I have no idea. I just don't get it. So that was my first thought, that, maybe she's not the best for this role. Right? Maybe we could find somebody who's at least... Maybe she is familiar with the NFL and how they do it, but there's no way that you can look at the precedent of the league and then lay all that out in your report and only give 6 games. Like, I don't think she understands that that's light. I'm not sure she does. My second thought was probably, what does Goodell do now, right? Because if he appeals or stiffens the suspension, you now run the risk of the NFLPA or Deshaun Watson or both of them suing the league.
Yeah.
And Deshaun will appeal. And eventually, as you appeal, you can play until the appeal is settled. Right? So if Deshaun appeals, much like Brady, and I believe that was Deflategate, right? He was appealing. He was able to play like week 1 or 2. So my answer was delivered. Goodell is going to appeal. He's looking for a much stiffer suspension of at least 12 games, looking for hopefully the entire season. Here's the thing. The Browns' ownership and his contract has done them no favors. None at all. People around the league, owners, executives, all that, they're pissed about the, this is a horrific word, but I'm going to use it, weaselly manner of the contract, right? Kind of like a low blow to all the other owners and the way contracts should be done.
Yeah.
The Browns knew that he was going to be suspended for part of the season, so they only gave him like $800,000 of a salary this season with like a $46 million signing bonus. You know what that signing bonus was? That was his salary for this season. They put it as a signing bonus so it's not touched whenever he's suspended. That's shady. Right? That's just straight up wrong, to be quite frank. Right, so who does Goodell work for? The 32 owners. What are the other 31 owners going to say to Goodell? Hey man, do your worst. Do your worst. Right? This guy guaranteed $230 million to, I don't know, like horrendous behavior. Right? I mean, just leave it to Cleveland to continuously make poor decisions and be an utter embarrassment to the league. I mean, Cleveland Browns fans, players, front office personnel, and especially the ownership, they should be ashamed. They should be laughed at. I mean, they are an utter disgrace to football. They're the scum of the earth. I can't stand Cleveland. I'm sick of them, and I'm sick of this story. Right? I will not discuss this again until this appeal is resolved and it'll either be more anger because it wasn't raised enough, or it'll be absolute jubilation because it's 12 plus, hopefully a season. I mean, it is egregious. Who actually thinks that 6 games is realistic? I mean, that is ridiculous. That's insane. That's insane. I really hope Deshaun's suspended for a year. This is my dream. Let's lay out my dream fantasy here. Step 1. This appeal turns this suspension into a full season, meaning Deshaun Watson has now sat out 2 full years of NFL football. Step 2. He comes back in 1 year and is utterly horrific. Step 3, he is so bad continuously that he is now out of the league and the Browns are swirling the drain once again like they've been for the past 25 years. 3-step plan. Step 1 is in progress. As the diabolical mastermind that I am, step 1 is in progress, and I think it's going to go well. I really do. And now step 2 is where it gets tricky because Deshaun is talented, so I'm not sure he's going to be that bad. But hey, 2 years out of anything, good luck getting back into it. It just boils my blood. It boils my blood, and I hate Cleveland fans so much. I try to be very impartial on this show, right? Because Pittsburgh, real local media can kind of bash whoever they want. Doesn't matter because they're not pulling viewership from Cleveland. I don't even care. Cleveland fans, I hope you listen to me to hate me. I hope you do. I really hope you do because the feeling is so mutual. I hate your ownership. I hate you, and I hate your quarterback. I did hate your quarterback. I hate your new one. I hate your former one, your new one, and all of them. Right? The feeling is so mutual. I just want to let you know. Please take it away from me, or I might start yelling.
Yeah, I'm not sure we do have many Cleveland fans to start out. We have a very, okay, this is the funny part. We have a very large viewership in Cleveland, actually. They watch our show a lot, they listen to our show a lot, and they like to consume our content.
Try to hate on me, which is fine.
And they do leave some rather interesting comments.
Good.
But you know what?